the leather jacket and can be, Brett, Roddy,
Eric Bischoff.
Eric Bischoff.
Sleazy.
Fair enough. I'm trying to think of another. Berlin.
Well, did he wear the? He was Alex Wright when he wore the leather.
I don't remember. Fuck it. Let's go to the show.
You to get that piece of shit that you brought on here.
Shit.
See what I got here, Brian? Let's go into a match. No.
I almost had it.
I'm not finished yet. You think this is over? You think I've forgotten this?
I never fucking meant for you to get hurt.
That piece of shit that you brought on here. Wait till I get my hands on him.
Oh wait, let me explain something to you before you go overboard here. We disagree about a lot of things, but I never meant for him to do that to you. He just went overboard.
Oh yeah.
And he apologized.
I don't believe you dickhead. I don't believe what you say anymore, Brian.
How do you want me to prove it to you?
There's no way
Hey,
you
give me
can
my
prove
fucking
it.
phone.
You say give it a rest. We say give it the abdominal stretch. No need to be stressed. Take a play off abdominal stretch. Rope for leverage. Have a beverage. Hope the ref doesn't check. Abdominal stretch. Stay awake, bro. I'm Waco. I'm David Koresh. Why the hate, bro? Let's work slow. Abdominal stretch. Gut feeling, hedging our bets. 5 aces and decks. DiBiase the checks. The abdominal stretch.
Good A.
Perfect.
Good A. And welcome to the abdominal stretch.
This commitment right here.
Hey, listen. I didn't really think about the headphones and the hat earlier today when I had done this. I had also sent my wife to Target to get any sort of koala paraphernalia she could find.
That's production value. You bought the koala just for the show.
Yeah, but I'm going to return it.
Okay.
For sure. I'm getting this $6 back. Absolutely.
That's dirty.
Let me see if I can Outback Jack my way here.
Unless somebody from Target sees this podcast.
Yeah.
And they're like,
hold on. Okay.
Yeah.
Turn that.
All right. Listen, my koala pouch here is very important. All right. Welcome back to another absolutely electrifying episode of the Abdominal Stretch. My name is Nathan Haskill. My name is Nathan Haskill.
Hi. Right.
That is Pablo Ramiro Estevez from the Deeper Issues Nerdcast. That, as always, the right hand of the king, Pumps. COVID, Pumps. Pumps, you had COVID last show. And we didn't know it until later.
I mean, I knew it.
And this week, fucking Pablo's got fucking strep throat.
Yeah, cold. Just a cold, I think.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe. We'll see. If you've got... What? All right, perfect.
No, yeah. It's not you can't get COVID if you don't test for COVID. It can't be COVID, right?
That's a great Mitch Hedberg AIDS joke. As well, he goes, I don't have to get an AIDS test. I just ask my friends, you know anybody that has AIDS? No, me neither. Cool.
Exactly.
This week we have a special guest. My man Jose Diaz from the Realm of Collectors. Realm. They are this is really uncomfortable. This headset hat combination. And I really wanted to wear this the whole show.
You have to.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you can't. You got to commit to the bit.
I do. I'm trying hard.
Don't you have ear pods?
I guess I do. All right, maybe we'll see if I can switch to that mid-show. I don't want to keep him waiting any longer. Jose, how are you, sir?
Yo, what is up, Nate? What's up, guys? Very happy to be here. Thank you for having me as a special guest tonight. I know it's been a long time coming. Really
has.
Appreciate the invite. Thank you, guys.
Yes, Jose was a listener, a friend, a commenter of our last iteration of this show. The Illuminati Wrestling Order.
Yes.
Poor guy. I hope he didn't send us any super chats because we didn't fucking get them.
Sure didn't.
You don't know how many times I would be screaming at the show, listening and like just wanting to chime in. You know what I'm saying? So I get to do that tonight. What's up?
Jose is one of the OGs of the Realm of Collectors, which is an awesome toy collecting community. They specialize in Transformers, right? I could say that, correct?
Yeah, Transformers,
right?
but the realm encompasses everything.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's comic books, it's G.I. Joe, it's
movies,
it's
TV shows,
wrestling.
It's everything. We got a lot of subgroups, Realm of Collectors on Facebook, on Instagram, and all that stuff. Cheap plugs and
for sure.
Subgroups along with that. The Rock and Wrestling group.
Absolutely, that's where. Yep, exactly. I'm actually going to post a my headphone
a link like for the show for tonight.
Yeah, but I haven't posted the live link. So maybe if you could do a favor and do that, because the headphone hat situation for me is a little. So maybe while we're doing this show, you can post that link for me, dog.
I got you, brother. I got you.
All right, good. Pablo, how was your week?
It was busy. It was a busy week, and all doing it all while dealing with this situation. It progressively got worse, actually, this thing with my voice. So
did you just wake up and it was all of a sudden?
No, it happened throughout the day. Like I heard it happening throughout the day, but before the show, I've rested my voice all day just for this show.
Yeah, he said that he was Adele in it. He said, "I'm drinking teas."
Yeah, I was drinking warm tea,
yeah.
gargling warm salt water, it's the closest thing I imagine that semen tastes like. And that's what I felt like the entire time. Like this is like it was questionable.
And all of a sudden you felt bad or good for your wife? I don't know.
I don't know. A little bit. I mean, I eat a lot of fruit. I didn't say my semen. I just said
somebody's
semen out there.
Got it. Pumps, how was your week?
Coronavirus.
So you've sat home all week, right?
Yep. Just sweating.
It got you good, huh?
Yeah, I was down pretty bad.
That sucks. I had to do a wellness check on you.
Yeah, you did do that, didn't you?
I did. When Pumps doesn't answer our group thread for a day or two, I had to do a wellness check. I don't fucking know. The guy fucking, goes into houses underneath him and exterminates shit. Next thing, I don't know if it's a bad situation.
Is that it, Pumps? Is that what you do?
I was exterminating was myself.
You going underneath houses?
I try to do as little work as possible, but yeah.
No, I got you.
That's my
side note,
brother.
Side note, non-wrestling note, Pumps has dived into Spider-Man 2. Jose, have you played Spider-Man 2 on
PS5? Yeah, I beat the shit out of that already.
Me too. Yep.
Surely
I'm waiting, bro. Day one. I was a day one on that one.
Yeah, that's exactly what I told Pumps. Like, I really hope there's some DLC because I've beat it, and I feel like once you beat the main story and most of the other ones, I mean, unless you just want to get high and web sling around the city, like it's kind of a wrap. But I played it for 25 hours or whatever the fuck it said. So like that's, for $80, I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I always equate it, dude, all right, if I go to a bar, right, if I spend $100 and I'm hanging out for 3-4 hours or $200, right, it doesn't mean shit the next day. I spent 60 or 80 on this fantastic video game. I get to enjoy it for years and years and years as much as I want.
100%.
DLC is coming. I haven't heard specifics to when, but I know the new game plus, starting the game over with all your abilities and stuff like that. That's coming soon, and supposedly DLC packs like the original game got. So I'm looking forward to that. The fucking game was dope.
Pablo, do you game or you just read comics?
This is a thing. I don't really game. I hate to say that. I did game at some point in my life, and then people always assume I game.
I wonder why.
Yeah, it just falls in the realm of shit that I do.
Realm.
I don't. Last game I did when the PS5 came out, I bought a PS4 from a friend who was getting rid of it. Okay. Just to play Red Dead Redemption 2. Because that's my shit right there. And I do have a Switch. I play Super Smash Brothers. I'll annihilate anybody in Super Smash Brothers if you guys want to take a shot at the champ. Other than that, I have a 5-year-old and a 4-year-old, and right now.
Oh, he's pulling the kid card.
Yeah, well, we're playing Super Mario Wonder. We're playing the Kirby game.
Okay.
He does. My kid is obsessed with the Ghostbusters game that came out for PS3 that is now on Switch. So we're making our way through that together. But
Is that a third personer?
Yeah, it's a third person kind of. It's a great game. It was like an unofficial third movie for a while there. Before we
I
got
was
on
actually
the-
waiting for that to come out. I won't pull the trigger on the most expensive PlayStation yearly pass or whatever.
Yeah.
And every time I fucking look at like the games that are available, that one is always available, but for the fucking next level up. And then they'll be like, yo, for like $13, you can get the rest of the year.
It's great, dude. It may be worth it. It's all the
Man, fuck
original
this
voice
hat.
actors and shit, like Bill Murray, Harold Ramis.
I
Rest in
can't
peace.
concentrate.
Come on.
I can't concentrate.
No.
I'll put it on again. I have other props for the
can't
show.
talk about-
We're good.
we can't
I
talk
still have
about
a
what we talk about. If you're not going to wear that hat.
I still have an Australian green frog.
You know,
All right.
initially when I saw that, I thought he was going for the Skinner cosplay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. I'm telling you, I was very upset that at my work I didn't have a crocodile and a fucking kangaroo. I was disappointed in my work's Australian stuffed animal selection, so I might have to fix that.
I'm
So-
glad you did it though, because I was this close to doing my Rhea Ripley makeup today, but
No.
I didn't do it. Next time.
Cheek, bro. How hot did Rhea Ripley look at? Ooh,
Oh,
boy, oh boy. Even my wife was like, "Are her cheeks always out like that?" I was like, "Yep."
those are hometown cheeks right there. Those are home country cheeks. Those are the type of cheeks that you only see down under, brother.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fuck it. Let's get into it here. 1 second.
Where are you going?
My week was great. Thanks for asking.
Oh yeah. How was your week, Nate? How was it?
How are my knees? Awful.
How's your back?
My is not great. None of it's great. I want to start with this. Okay.
Oh yeah.
God damn, dog. Our truth is a motherfucking national treasure.
That's great.
Was he? I didn't see this, but was he really in Austria?
No, of course not.
Okay,
He,
all right.
I don't think he got brought to Australia, but he did a video and he was like, I'm in Austria. And nobody here, dog. I've been to the arenas. I've been to the hotels. He goes, what? Am I supposed to just go home?
No, you can enjoy Austria.
It was fucking genius. It's the guy finds a way to stay relevant and be on the roster all the time, and he's always good stuff.
WWE should have committed and done a man on the street in Austria with R-Truth.
That see,
That
That would
See?
be crazy.
right?
terrorizes the people of Austria, Germany.
It's funny. Me and my boys at work, we were talking about R-Truth, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, guys should be fucking, protected at all costs." Blah blah blah. And he was like, "Do you think that they just let him kind of write his own shit?" And he just kind of or do you think somebody is telling him to do this? Because I don't think anybody's telling him to and then they brought up the little Jimmy shit. Remember that? Remember little Jimmy? God damn, this guy has been giving us fucking comedy gold for fucking 15 years.
Yeah, he's been great. And, he's like 50, right? He's like
Yeah.
He's old, yeah. He does.
Boy, he looks if I looked like I didn't look like R-Truth at 25.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like he's aged a day, since
Nope.
his first day here. Honestly,
Yeah.
and incredible, the career longevity, notwithstanding, but just with this character, the comedy character he's been playing for probably the past 10 years or so, maybe a little bit longer than that. I mean, great for him. You know what I'm saying? Who would have thought? You know what I'm saying? That a guy from the Attitude Era, right? Wasn't it K Quick or whatever?
Yeah,
I remember when he first debuted back then. I would have never thought he would be this relevant in 2024. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's incredible.
Because I'm gonna defer to Pumps here on this one, because I'm sure Pumps, when he was Ron the Truth Killings, right, in TNA, like he was like a serious character, right? Like he was like the world motherfucking champ.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he wasn't a world champ.
Oh, he wasn't? Oh, okay.
He became the NWA world.
I thought he was the champ.
TNA days.
Oh,
yeah, he
right,
was the first black NWA champion, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
NWA,
really?
not
Yeah.
TNA.
Yeah, he did. That was actually surprising back in the day, because again, K Quick. I'm like, K Quick, this dude won the NWA title. Like, if you saw his run back then, probably some of his best work at that time.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, he's always good. He's always been good. I mean, his music is what I'll pass.
No, don't
it's
pass.
good. It's good entrance music.
Let's get into it.
What's up? What's up? I mean, I'm with it with the entrance music, but I am not playing any R-Truth songs in my car.
I want to see the Nathan Haskill, Ron Killings rap battle. Let's make this shit happen. What's up?
Wasn't that a thing, Pumps, on our old show? Was people were trying to get me and fucking who's the Soft? No, Enzo Amore, yeah.
To have a rap battle?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
man.
you started that because consensual penis is the greatest rap lyric ever
Oh,
written.
that's right.
You started that rap beef.
Hey, look, I'm one
That's
degree,
right.
I'm 1 degree away from Enzo. We can make this happen.
Oh boy.
I know a guy who knows the guy.
Oh boy.
Really close.
We should get him on the show. All right.
He'd take
Let's
over.
see. He would, and we would. I would.
He likes to talk.
He does.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. What do we have next? I'm sorry, these aren't as quick as I wish they, as quick as they wish I wish they were. So the first match in Perth was the women's elimination chamber, which saw our girl Becky Lynch in a Scott Hall like. This is the best picture I could fucking come up with. You like this? You guys like this?
I don't know.
You're fucking welcome. Good luck going to sleep. Good luck going to sleep. I just bought this on a t-shirt.
No.
This looks like what you'd see on a bootleg shirt outside.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah. All right.
Becky had the Scott Hall NWO trunk blood kind of look on her gear.
Yeah. What was with that?
I mean, Damian Priest does it too.
Yeah, but
at a smaller level, like on his vest, right?
Yeah, but he pays a little bit more homage to Scott Hall. I don't think like Becky Lynch and then.
You know what I think is hysterical is that Damian Priest pays homage to Scott Hall, like, and Damian Priest is Puerto Rican because everyone thought Scott Hall was fucking Hispanic forever.
Yeah,
and so it's almost like Damian Priest is like paying homage to a fellow fucking Latino, but it's not. He's just a big white guy that can do a Scarface impression.
Yeah. Everybody thought he was Cuban, right?
Yeah, or Cuban.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of the women's elimination chamber? Jose, we'll start with you.
I thought it was pretty all right. It was a serviceable match. That bump that Tiffany did, onto the rest of the women, pretty impressive, especially since she's, damn near just here, like had a cup of coffee on the main roster so far to see an impressive performance out of her. I mean, I've been keeping up with her in NXT, so I know what she's about, but seeing what she's doing so far on the main roster, excellent. I did expect kind of Becky to win, but I would have liked the swerve of maybe like a, Bianca, Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. But I know they've been building Becky up. I remember like a backstage skit from maybe like half a year ago where they had sort of like a confrontation. And I think they've done that once or twice throughout the year. So I kind of felt like they were always sort of building towards this. Overall, I thought it was okay, man. The chamber is a lot safer than it used to be. I do kind of dig
100%.
this new design. And I do like that for the competitors. So not as brutal as this match used to be from back in the day, but I'm all about the health of the competitors. And I thought all the ladies did a serviceable job. I almost got confused at the ending because everything like happened so fast with the quick pin on Bianca and then, Liv getting pinned like right after that. Kind of had to do a double take real quick, but I thought all the ladies did a great job on Saturday.
Yep. Pumps.
Yeah, it was fine. Tiffany did good. I mean, it was fine. It wasn't.
You should have just edited that. Yeah, it was fine.
I mean, it wasn't, 7 stars in the Tokyo Dome. It was fine.
Pablo?
It was fine.
No, yeah.
It was fine.
Yeah, it was fine. No, it's for sure Tiffy time. I love.
Dude, the crowd was all about her. Is that because she's just like a blonde chick with big boobs and?
No, dude, she was killing it. She was.
No, I know, but I mean, she's like it's like Jose said. She's been on the roster for like fucking 3 seconds. All of a sudden, it's like fucking. The chant was Tiff.
She got
Like
a
let's
bunch
like.
of spots, though.
She's got.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
There's something about her, like her performance, how vocal she is in the ring, the little things that she does, the Tiffy time, all those little nuances add up, and it makes people like you.
I agree.
One thing I did notice about the chamber, it's like it's produced a little bit different lighting, kind of going on here too, on top of the safety, and I was like,
But now, was that because they had to put that thing over the top?
maybe, I don't know, right? Because there was like kind of lights
Because it
on
was
the
outdoors?
inside. Yeah, there's lights on the inside. There was kind of like a different color. I don't know if it was like a blue lighting above, and there was like some weird shadow. You noticed it a lot more in the men's.
In the men's, yes. When LA Knight and Randy Orton were like going face to face, like LA Knight's whole head was in a shadow.
Yeah, I don't know if that was intentional or not.
I don't think it was either.
And I dug it. I was like, oh shit, this.
Yeah,
I know,
it's kind of cool.
They got like a whole new. They got rid of what's his name, the dude that's been the producer forever.
Kevin Dunn.
Yeah. So now
Bucky
they're and you could tell like they're doing.
What did you say, Pumps?
Bucky Beaver, Jim Cornette's favorite punching bag.
Bucktooth, Bucktooth, Kevin Dunn, right?
Yeah, no, I've been over Kevin Dunn's production style for some time, so I don't know. Like I said, don't know if it's intentional or not. If it was intentional, awesome. If it wasn't intentional, you should pretend like it was intentional because it was new. But yeah, all about Tiffany Stratton, and I think teasing a little Tiffany Stratton, maybe Naomi feud going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Yeah, they gave Naomi some good spots too. For they knew she wasn't gonna be like, but she's back, so they got to give her some.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They can't just bury her again. You know what I mean?
No, they can't. She's money.
Sure, they can.
Sure, they.
Why the fuck not?
I almost felt like her catching that first pin was like, "Hey, welcome back."
Yeah,
that dude.
Eat that though.
That dude, we'll get to the men's, but I just kept going. There's no way LA Knight's taking the first pin. There's thing, but he. If you had to pick one, they did the horror movie and had Bobby Lashley be the first one out. But,
what do you mean by that, Nate?
What? Elaborate, please.
If I have to walk you to that punchline, brother.
I mean, this horse is at the pond, but he ain't drinking.
Yeah. So we will have Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch at WrestleMania, and they won't get to main event either of the nights, but I'm sure they'll have a good match.
We'll have a fine match.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Next we have.
Wait, does anybody see Becky Lynch beating Rhea Ripley? By the way,
no.
I wouldn't have that happen. I definitely don't want to see that happen. Nope.
No. Rhea has to be.
The title change will be in Bayley's match. That'll be the title change.
Yes, okay. I agree. Also, I think with what they're doing with the Judgment Day, Rhea has to be the last one with a title. In order for that, you know what I mean? Like I think that at some point the Priest and Finn will drop theirs, and like it'll have to be a thing like I'm better than all you fucking men, pretty much. You know what I mean? I think that's what they were gonna go with that.
Well, Priest has got the briefcase.
Yeah, that's the ace in the hole right there.
Yeah, fair enough.
So when they lose those titles, Priest is gonna cash that thing in, right?
Yeah. Actually, probably. I think he might do it. I think he might do it at WrestleMania. I think they might actually have him do it then.
We'll get there. Don't get ahead.
The world.
Next,
That always ends.
We had a tag team championship match.
Yeah, well, look, this is it. That was the perfect segue.
Yeah.
Next, we had a tag team championship match, and I'm just gonna put it out here. I put it on our group thread. My guy in the underwear, and they call him a strong boy. It makes me feel weird.
Big strong boy. Big strong boy.
Big strong boy. And now are those trunks on purpose?
They got to be.
For sure.
They have to be, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
He made his trunks look like little boys' underwear.
Because there's little boys out there wrestling in their underwear that are like, I'm the big strong boy. Like that's the low. It's like it's easily relatable. If you're 8 years old and you're
that's not easily relatable.
Yeah, you pop on your tighty whities, some Timberland.
I never as a kid wanted to be an adult male in the same underwear that I wore.
Sure you did. Sure you did. He's bringing it back. Who's the only other person in it?
Sure you did.
Meat. He's bringing back the meat.
Everybody wants to recreate that John Cena photo.
Yeah, there you go. Everybody wants to recreate the John Cena photo.
What's the John Cena photo?
Of him in his tidy whities? I don't know.
The one where he's in his underpants.
Oh, when he's holding up the belt in the tidy whities. The homemade belt. Yeah.
That one doesn't come up in my algorithm, dog.
Sure,
well, it's not my fault. You're looking at the wrong stuff, clearly.
My shit's way more dark web, Holmes.
You just can't see him.
That's all right. I came across a woman today that thinks she's getting targeted by her downstairs neighbor and gives her Google location, name, and address.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We could fall down a rabbit hole with this. My shoot job is IT, brother, so we could talk a lot about it.
We've lost both the viewers we had.
Yeah. They're like, fuck that.
Here we are.
Big strong boys.
I thought it was cool that they, listen, this is, and we'll get into AEW later, but like these two dudes probably didn't have any business being in a tag team championship match on this show other than the fact that they're European. Right?
Well, and then Triple H loves them.
You've clearly never seen Tyler Bate work, but okay.
Yeah, they're great.
I've seen them work. I'm just saying.
Wrestle circles around everyone in that ring except Finn Balor.
They're Triple H guys, and
Okay, all right. Let me remind you that this is the WWE pumps.
Okay. Where a year ago you were asking people on the street who could beat up the man in the middle of that photo.
I don't remember any of that. Dominic Mysterio is a gem, and I love him.
Oh, right.
DIY is a better fit in this spot.
No.
The thing is that they just had a championship match on Raw like a few weeks ago. DIY, they came up short. I think that probably maybe in the ring, maybe could have been like a more fast-paced matchup. But these guys have been new tag team on SmackDown. They've been building up their little wins over the past.
Their name is trash.
What is it?
New Catch Republic.
New Catch Republic.
That sounds like a fucking store in the mall.
Yeah, that's what Corey Graves said.
Did he say that?
He said sounds like somewhere my wife would shop for clothes.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Yes. Sorry, I didn't mean to rip that joke off.
No, but we were all thinking it. So.
I kind of agree with you, Nate. Like I think they're great. They're both great in the ring, both great competitors and stuff, and skilled, workers. But they're fresh. So I think maybe more the fact that they are kind of European, it would fit like for this kind.
Yeah, for sure. It's yeah. I mean, listen, Australia's a bunch of fucking English criminals, right?
I'll say.
Is that? You think that was the market? Like, this is close enough.
Just a bunch of British. It is a bunch of British criminals. All right. I mean,
yeah. You guys, you'll work.
I was gonna make a really bad joke. No, I was gonna make a really bad joke. All right. This was a good match. I liked it a lot. As Pump said, Bate and Dunn can work their ass off. I like both of them. I just, in this situation, I never felt like they had a chance to win this match. I just felt like it was like a match for the sake of a match, which is what the fuck AEW does every fucking week. But the difference between this is that they let them do it on a big stage and it was a big deal and not just fucking filler on a you know.
No, well, it was
on a weekly show. I don't know.
It was a way to get New Catch Republic over, right? Like,
which they failed at because these guys are not over. They need to go back to NXT.
Oh.
Not because of their wrestling skills, not because of their wrestling skills whatsoever. Because the main roster is too loaded to have these two guys even be considered as one of the top 4 tag teams on the main roster.
The truth is that there's really not a lot of like the Usos are kind of not doing anything right now. This is honestly like what I was thinking. I'm like, clearly these guys aren't.
You got DIY, you got the fucking Creed brothers, you got fucking AOP, you've got fucking the two of the fairy dudes.
Oh, the
Pretty Deadly.
Pretty deadly. Yeah. Like you've got other teams that in the WWE, I know Pumps is shaking his fucking head, but in the WWE, those teams are the type of teams that will get over on a weekly basis, not fucking Strong Boy and I'm an angry bar fighter. That just doesn't, there's not enough charisma.
I think these guys are better than DIY. Because Johnny Gargano's regular boy haircut just fucking drives me insane.
Bro, big strong boy versus regular boy? Come on now. Come on now.
You need a regular boy haircut, please. You are too old for that haircut, sir.
I think it is just filler in a way, man. Like you're getting these guys to Mania. You don't really have a clear picture of what Finn and Damian are doing at the big show. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they're going to probably defend the titles, but I just don't have a clear picture against who. So to me, this is just kind of just chugging them along until we get to the next story. Yeah,
I like it. All right, next we have. Only we had a fucking producer. Am I right, guys?
Yeah.
Wasn't the pointless talk show segment next?
Yeah, we're gonna touch on that. That's true. This was trash. There was nothing to it. Yeah. Like the best part was Austin Theory doing the rock shit, and then, but that wasn't even that great.
They just needed them on the show. It's like you can't have a show without Cody and Seth on it. So
right. And then so they had him on the show, and then still we didn't find anything out. Cody challenges The Rock, and then immediately Seth hey brother. I mean,
it was a throwaway line, but we did because they didn't elaborate on it more, which kind of pissed me off. But Cody did mention that he doesn't want The Rock wouldn't want him to talk about their initial conversation, which is the conversation that led him to thinking he was going to give away the main event of Mania.
Right.
When he just took that pesky main event off his hands.
Yeah. They didn't.
Oh man, it was a fucking Rock's the sleeper cell, dog.
And I was hoping Grayson Waller's fucking Australian ass would have been like, what was that conversation? And at least tease it. You don't have to give it to me, but at least tease that it's going to be part of the story.
Waller is usually super fucking funny and it's super, but he kind of was like, it was like, I don't know. I think Waller should have been showcased more and not overshadowed by Cody and Seth. Yeah. I don't think Waller's being used properly, honestly, but.
Well, he drank beer out of a shoe at the press event.
That's true. I had to explain that one to my wife too. Yeah.
What all right. Showcase is that?
I actually thought the segment was going to lead into like a quick, like impromptu, like
tag match. Yeah, that's what I thought too.
No, I think that's because Seth is just injured. So
still, yeah, and I wouldn't even chance like putting him in the ring before WrestleMania.
Oh no,
even if he is cleared. But the one thing that was funny, I think, out of that segment was the way Austin Theory did sell the stomp. He kind of like did the handstand on the head, like with it, like his body like just straight up. I don't know if you caught it, but it was a little comical. But that was a waste of time otherwise, I think. Other than the challenge to The Rock, which I think was probably like the big news.
Because they got to draw some shit out.
But it's the most confusing shit ever.
Fast lane, baby.
Like Seth is always like, And
all roads lead to fast lane.
That's right.
What? I don't know. Is it going to be how does Seth Rollins fit into any of this shit? Why is he like, that's the worst part. I feel like it's killing Seth Rollins a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Speaking of, this is
token irrelevant champion.
Drew McIntyre is doing some amazing work right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
With what he's been given. Drew McIntyre 4 or 5 months ago was just an afterthought of should we re-sign this guy? And he has turned his little heel character, I think, into must-see social media because he's fucking hilarious.
Oh, yeah, he is.
They're kind of letting him... The fact they keep letting him shit on CM Punk every fucking chance he gets.
That's coming. That's got to be a...
I mean, it's just... I'm just like, dog, they're just letting him just... And Punk doesn't really ever respond. Like I don't know. It's so this is your winner of the Elimination Chamber. Let's run down what we thought of the Elimination Chamber. Jose, we'll start with you.
Again, just like the women's match, thought the men did a serviceable job. I picked Drew. I was watching with a friend. I picked Drew to win this because I'm like, man, like again, just the hottest guy in there. And the one making the most sense, I guess, in the title picture with Seth and everything, even though I'm like, yo, you could never count out Randy, you know, and you never know.
That's the thing about Randy Orton. That's what I was going to say. Like, I low-key kind of feel bad for Randy because, I mean, they made a big deal. He came back, got all these kind of things, but, like, they can't put him in the title picture because if he wins one more, he's fucking Ric Flair and John Cena, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, he's almost right there. So there was just
he is right there. He's got 15.
No, it's 14. He's 14.
Oh, is it 14? Okay.
So he's a couple away, so he would be closer, and I think he's going to get that eventually. But going into this chamber, a lot of things were unclear, and we got like a lot of stories that were told in this, and things are a lot clearer towards WrestleMania coming out of this match. So I thought they did a good job there. You know, the Logan Paul, Randy, obviously, you see they're going to go in that direction. Like right when AJ did his run in and kind of cost LA Knight the match, I was like, yo, where's AJ? Where's he in all this? Why isn't he in this match? And then it was like 2 minutes later, he did his run in, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Now you're going to see that at WrestleMania. So I think, like, you know, coming out of this match, some stories were made clear moving forward. I thought the match itself was great. I was actually a little worried.
You mean this?
Yeah,
Randy and
come on now. I'm prepped this week, motherfuckers.
He's got the photo right there. Check it out. I thought that was a nice spot, you know, moving forward. I like kind of what they're doing with AJ, this angry, pissed off like gimmick, sort of similar to that, you know, that loner gimmick he was doing in Impact before he left. But I mean, I thought it was a good match, man. I think though it's the right winner. I want Drew to take that world title at WrestleMania for sure. Dude deserves it. And I thought the match itself was pretty great. Hilarious that Logan Paul just seemed to be on the receiving end of just move after move after move.
This is 2 pay-per-views in a row, and we talked about this. Maybe was our first show after the Logan Paul KO Royal Rumble match? Was that our first show, guys?
Yeah, after the Rumble.
It was, right?
Yeah, it was Rumble.
Sure, I think so. And I would just say, that's fine.
Like,
5 weeks ago. 5 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was fine. Logan Paul, I don't want to keep saying it.
Oh, here he goes.
Because I will.
Is better than everybody at New.
He's the greatest celebrity wrestler of all time. And this motherfucker is taking stiff shots, bro. KO is laying into this motherfucker. Let me tell you what. And it's, you know what spot I loved was when I think it was LA Knight slamming somebody's head into the thing and KO was in the fucking pod punching it back. Fuck genius. It was silly, but it fucking popped me because I've never seen that before. I thought it was clever.
I feel like a lot of disrespect to Mr. T and Karl Malone out there, but okay.
Yeah, it goes Logan Paul, Jay Leno.
Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
About the worm, bro. Hot rod.
I thought it was hilarious when Logan Paul had a Sharpie inside the fucking cage and he was drawing shit. It's just, listen, people fucking hate the guy. I don't even like him, but the guy gets in there and does his thing. I mean, it's like he's better than the fucking Arrow. I don't know what to tell you.
But is he better than Bad Bunny?
Yes.
Why is that your litmus test? Is Stephen Amell?
because I can't think of another celebrity that's any better.
What's crazy about Logan Paul is that dude could have legitimately been he could have been an athlete like in the NFL. I think there was like a while back he had posted some things where
that's all right. Listen,
no,
have another fucking
Salt water.
yeah, have another salt water and tequila, Pablo.
No. Hey, watch, look it up. Look up Logan Paul running routes. I think it was something with the LA Rams or some promotion. This motherfucker is running some routes. Like,
did you just say he could play in the NFL because you saw a video of him running routes?
Running some solid fucking routes. Like,
yeah, Brock Lesnar was going to be a great offensive lineman too. You see him block.
No, I didn't see that.
So Logan Paul, I'm not a Logan Paul hater, and I think like the matches he's had have been pretty great or whatever. But I don't know if you guys ever saw like the interview with with John Morrison. I think he was talking to like Chris Van Vliet one time, and he was like, "Yeah, of course the matches are going to be good when you're practicing them with Shawn Michaels for a month." You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay.
I mean, it's the GOAT. Am I wrong?
You are.
So
am I wrong?
Am I wrong? You know you're wrong.
Yeah. But then you saw what he did with Rey Mysterio and Saudi, right? So, kind of correcting that move. He was a little too far back. Ray didn't get cleared his moonsault, and he kind of caught him and picked him up and made sure he was safe. So, he's good in that way. He's got very good like instincts.
That is a great rebuttal because I didn't think about it like that. Like he gets to practice these matches, I guess, more than others, but. Yes. Mm-hmm. I mean, he pulls it off. I mean, I don't know.
When you're live, and you still got to do it. And he pulls it off, I think.
Man, it's still got like a 4-foot vertical or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
It's insane for anybody.
So do we think so coming out of this match, we've got Drew and Seth. We're gonna have LA Knight and AJ. Are we gonna get Randy and Logan and KO? Is that gonna be a thing? Like what's KO doing? What's out of this?
Yeah, my friend said he could see a triple threat happening with KO.
Who's your friend? Why the fuck do we believe him?
Well, just based off,
just kidding, bro.
And stuff. I would see it being one-on-one, like a Randy Logan Paul one-on-one, because Kevin, KO's had a shot at the U.S. title, right?
Yeah.
So, I feel like they should move him into something else, but I guess we'll see.
Bobby Lashley getting just shoved down again.
Yeah,
that's. I think
it's time for Bobby Lashley's AEW run.
No, well, I think they're building up to a Final Testament and whatever Bobby.
Oh, they'll do a 6-man. Yeah.
Yeah. I think because that's the reason why Bobby's arm was hurt, was because his he got like a chair shot to the arm on SmackDown, something like that. So
speaking of being hurt, did anybody else fall for Randy Orton's back injury?
I was kind of like, damn,
I kind of did too. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I kind of was like, ooh.
But then after a few minutes,
Look at Pumps. You've never seen a back injury till you've seen New Japan and fucking karaoke and Hall.
Corkin.
I thought that too, Nate. But then I'm like, you know what? They wouldn't leave him in the ring like that for so long.
I agree.
He was really hurt or whatever. So after a few minutes, I was like, nah, he's fine. He's just
he got me for a second.
Good.
Okay. Next, my friends, my fine feathered friends. Let's see here. If only we had a producer. Is the main event. Let's see what picture I have for that. I got this one.
Gee, I can only imagine.
I got this one.
Better one.
Promo shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got this one.
Like a bootleg t-shirt.
I didn't see you motherfuckers sending me pictures.
All right.
Pablo couldn't even get a fucking promo done this week that he said he was going to do on Wednesday.
It's true. I did.
Pumps didn't reply to our group thread for a week. This is how professional this show is. Thanks for being here, Jose.
I had coronavirus.
Oh, that was an excuse in 2021.
Yeah. This is 2024. We don't give a shit.
I thought this was probably the best match I've seen Nia Jax wrestle ever.
I agree. It was definitely the best Nia
He
Jax
confuses Nyla Rose and Nia Jax.
Ouch.
Nyla Rose is the one that shouldn't be able to compete in the women's division, yeah?
Whoa. Hot take.
Oh, that's not hot.
I'm not.
I've said that for a long time.
That's
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. Anyway,
that's the longest running storyline in the history of the show.
it's me and Nyla Rose.
Long-term booking.
Yeah. Yeah, man, we're setting up a feud, bro. Rhea Ripley looked fantastic as always. I liked at the beginning of the match she was pulling out all these wild fucking high spot moves that she doesn't normally use. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because she's always the biggest person in the match.
Yeah,
where she's fighting from underneath, right?
Right.
So,
yeah.
Perfect time to give her like that underdog match.
Yes, absolutely.
They told that story you saw a couple of times trying to get her up in the pump handle, couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So, very, David versus Goliath type storytelling a little bit here in this match, and of course she overcame. Entrance was incredible. Just the moment, she hits the riptide, gets the win as expected. I thought it was a good match, and I had,
me too,
was serviceable. Good match, just like the match she had with Becky Lynch a few weeks ago on Raw, which I thought was pretty good. I actually think just overall this latest run from Nia has been pretty okay compared to like the last run.
Is that because she's forgot how to injure people?
I guess so. Like, I don't know. I think her performances have been a little bit stronger, like in the ring. And I was never a Nia hater either. Like, I always see those things. Oh, she's always injuring people online or stuff looks stiff. Like I get that, but I thought she did a great job here. And Rhea, winning, it was expected, but I'm glad the ladies got to shine in a main event spotlight on this show.
Yeah.
Pumps, what'd you think?
Yeah, it was pretty good. That was the worst fucking frog splash I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
it was not a good frog splash.
Well, dog, when you're jumping with those cakes, homie.
Yeah,
missing that Latina flavor. You know what I'm saying? It's just it is what it is.
The internet needs to bow down and thank Jamie Hayter's costume designer for all of these yams that have been out.
Speaking of frogs. Hold on, man. I got a whole thing for this.
A lot of tourism and to Earth commercials in this pay-per-view.
Oh shit, maybe I don't.
Nate's got nothing.
Never mind. Never mind.
Wish we had
never mind you.
Hopefully we had a producer here.
If only we had a producer.
No, good for Nia. I mean, good for Nia and Rhea. They were the main event, that homecoming for her.
Did you guys notice at the end of the match when Rhea went over to her family and they were doing the group shot? There was like a guy that came behind her and like fucking Pau Gasol'd her fucking head like fucking Chris Paul and then he dipped back and then she like was doing whatever and then he came back and security ran in and was like, dog, this is a family moment, get the fuck out of here. yeah I think Nia was using a lot. I don't know if you guys, I think she went for 4 leg drops, very Yokozuna-ish.
Yeah, and she got a stink face in.
Did she?
Yeah, you didn't see the stink face. She did the whole.
Yeah, the stink face. She got that in.
I don't think it called a stink face if Nia Jax is doing it. Would have been.
They didn't call it. They definitely didn't call it that. But she did the butt rub in the corner, whatever they want to call it.
What could we call that?
I don't know.
I was pretty impressed when she put Rhea through the table. They didn't even like wipe off the monitors or anything.
Dog, that monitor spot
right on the table.
There's the stink face. That's the real stink face.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, when she hit the table and those monitors were still there, like even though I know they flattened, oof, that fucking thing, they flattened. I still was like, God damn, that can't, that hurts.
And it was pretty sick, like just the moves in quick succession. You know, the table spot, boom, like she slams her on the table, and then she freaking splashes her, and then throws her in the ring and gives her the bonsai drop, and Rhea like kicks out. So it was just like, holy shit, you know.
I thought it was really well done.
Yeah,
I was okay. I was, and they gave her the fucking they gave her the Cody Rhodes fucking pyro at the end of the match.
Yeah.
Boats and shit out there.
That skyline was incredible. I mean, just to see when they would show the arena with the city in the background, the skyline. I mean, I thought that looked incredible. And a couple of those firework spots as well with some of those wins. Oof, incredible. WrestleMania-esque, basically.
Yeah. Do you think at any point, like, do you think they're purposely not acknowledging the fact that she's related to all the dudes in the bloodline?
Good question.
Yeah, right? I think they don't mention it because then people will probably be like, well, why isn't she a part of it? Like, kind of thing. Like, you know?
Right. Well, that's my thing is that, and I say that to say that, so my wife was downstairs because it was fucking 7 o'clock in the morning when I'm watching the show. And she was asking about Nia Jax, and I said, oh, like, she's known for like hurting chicks because she's a little bit reckless in the ring. She's a little new. You know what I mean, she broke Becky's nose, right?
Yeah, she broke her
Correct,
face.
right? Okay, right. That was the only one I could remember. I was like, she's hurt all kinds of people, and she was like, who? And I was like, I don't know, man. She broke Becky's nose, and that was all I had. But so she asked me. She said, then why do they keep bringing her to rest, right? And I was like, well,
perfect question, because she doesn't hurt people.
Well, and my answer was she's got a different look than every hot blonde chick with big tits, or you know, whatever.
Well, let's get this straight. She's hot in her own right. She's just different. She's not. It's like
so. Anyway, so she's not. She's different than
Afghanistan. This is why we're banned in Afghanistan.
This is why she's beautiful. She is. If you look at her like subjectively, you can't not look at her and be like, maybe she's not everybody's like cup of tea from a body perspective or whatever, or not the standard that's it. But she's beautiful. Yeah. If you look at her she could easily. She was a model before she
be like a model. Yeah.
Like, and there's not just a random thing. You're not just hiring. I don't know, anybody be a model.
So anyway, so she's not just a blonde chick with big tits.
I'm just waiting.
I'll send you some photos if you want.
I've seen them. I'm just kidding around. So, and then I said that I mentioned to my wife. I said there's not many women that are built like that, and you need to have some. And then I immediately thought of Pumps going, Piper fucking Niven. Piper fucking Niven. Piper fucking Niven. Give her this spot.
Nia Jax is taller than Piper Niven. Piper Niven is not as tall as Nia Jax is. That's a little bit of a difference there. Nia Jax, but she's like 5'11".
But they have the same. They're big chicks. Like
and Piper Niven has never been pushed like Nia Jax. Nia Jax, former women's champion. She's got like sort of like the stature like in the company at this point. Piper Niven was fucking dewdrop. They haven't done dick with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. Pumps, trust me, Pumps is fucking furious about it, as you can tell.
And she's part of the greatest family in pro wrestling history, okay? She's got that royal blood running through her veins. Who is Piper Niven? Yeah. Hey, can we talk about how
so sick of that narrative?
How they were like
Hold on, man. You're about to get Pumps to be fucking mad. That's what we're trying to do.
What? But no, wait. I want to talk about how they were like this set almost
that whole narrative.
Oh, go for it. No, go Pumps. Tell me.
No, it's my internet. It's fucking up. But I will say this. This whole narrative of the Samoan dynasty is the greatest wrestling family because it produced 6 fucking jobbers and The Rock. I don't want to hear it. Stop
produced
it.
6 jobbers.
I will take the Hearts over the Samoans any day of the week.
You're crazy.
Pumps 16 out of the 40 main events for WrestleMania. 16 have been a member of the family.
Have been held by Roman Reigns.
Well,
Dog,
Roman Reigns.
dog, you would take Bruce Hart over Umaga?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. You're not serious.
Yeah.
You would take.
On a delay here. No, I'm dead serious.
Bruce Hart.
Who?
Exactly.
Who?
Bruce.
I fucking Pumps. You're lucky you're on a fucking delay, bro. You would take the Anvil over Yokozuna.
Greatest Japanese Samoan of all time.
Over that.
So stuff like this is kind of hard to debate, right? Because it's a work, right? Like it's like everybody should have is deserving in a way, right? Because
no, they're not.
Winning or
everybody is not deserving.
Right? Like,
Brian Cage is not deserving.
Well, no.
I'm just kidding.
Work aside, think about the amount of talent that they produced.
I want to do this. This is homework. We're gonna put the fucking Pumps. You're gonna give me 7 people in the Hart dungeon. You can have Pillman
out of the dungeon.
Whatever, the Hart family, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Well,
and I'm gonna pick fucking 7 people out of the Anoa'i family, and I won't even use The Rock.
Yeah, no.
Bret's the only world champion in the Hart. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you count the WWE, WCW, that's it. He's the only world champion.
I take 3-minute warning over fucking.
Hey, I like 3-minute warning.
3-minute warning was cool at the time.
I like 3-minute warning.
Beat ass. I used to love. They used to just wreck shop on whoever.
Oh my god! Eric Bischoff ripping off the old man.
That's the greatest fucking. That's the greatest angle. Fucking one of the greatest angles on SmackDown ever.
Yeah.
all right. So that's all right. So we put a bow on Chamber. It was great.
No, one more thing about Chamber.
Yeah. We got to move along. We got AEW. We got 25 minutes of AEW. Let's go. What do you have to say about the Chamber?
That they were like, this set almost didn't get here because of pirates.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's right. I didn't look into that, but do you know anything more about it?
No, but I imagine the dude who's like, look at me. He says, I'm in the Elimination Chamber now.
Yeah, that's wild.
I'm in the chamber now.
Yeah, they had to reroute the Chamber. Basically, they couldn't ship it by sea because of pirates, so they had to like reroute it. Like from
pirates from where? Where did this shipment start?
I think they were trying to maybe ship it. I don't know.
It was Apollo Crews.
Fuck it. That's where?
They were trying to ship it up a canal. Hold on. I have it pulled up.
There was a certain canal.
I love that Pablo brought this up and had no more fucking information other than what the fuck we all knew.
They were trying. Okay, the structure was shipped to Miami. Blah blah blah.
That's it. Jose's left the show. Have a good one, bro. It's been fun.
They no, I mean I don't know, man. There was 2 things that just came to my mind. It was the freaking I'm the captain now guy. Or just some Long John Silver motherfucker that was like, hey, why didn't they play into that more? That's all I'm saying. Why couldn't I gotten a pirate gimmick?
They couldn't sign Pumps. Who was old boy?
Virtual?
Who was who was the dude that stole Bret Hart's jacket? Jean-Pierre Lafitte or what the fuck was
Yeah. The Repo Man?
Right? No, it was he like legit is
he ended up being PCO.
Yeah, no. No, this guy was legit couldn't see out of an eye.
Oh, it was supposed to be shipped through the Suez Canal.
Yeah, PCO.
Oh yeah, what's PCO?
PCO is the guy that stole fucking Bret Hart's jacket in 1991 or 2 or 3 or 4.
He wasn't PCO back then.
One of those Rougeau brothers. Right?
No. Yeah, PCO is one of the Rougeaus. Yeah, nah, man. This is Jean-Pierre Lafitte.
John
this is one of the greatest. This is like last week when I fucking nailed the York Foundation. Real talk.
pull it up, Nate.
Yeah, but I was wrong with the I said Bobby Eaton, and it was Richard Morton.
Egyptian pirates, by the way. The pirates were
Egyptian
Egyptian.
pirates. Wow.
Egypt.
Because those are two things that
Egypt.
I'm surprised
Egypt.
they didn't even just try to commission just to build the structure there instead of trying to fucking ship it. But
Yeah, that guy. Who is that?
that's PCO. That is PCO.
That's PCO?
Yeah.
That's Jean-Pierre Lafitte.
Huh.
quality production
It
value.
was half right. It was half right.
His iPhone there.
I didn't know that he turned into PCO.
Shout out to that dude.
Does he have two shoot eyes?
He does.
No.
No.
All right.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
blind in one of them.
That's what I thought.
WWE should have definitely sourced local contractors and materials to build their sets.
Yeah.
Sourced a local elimination chamber.
They should have sourced a local chamber, brother. Why didn't they do that? That's the real question. That's why the Pirates were fucking all up in your shit. Right?
AEW.
AEW.
They had shows.
They did.
Mm-hmm. I think, and this is where Jose is gonna turn on us, because I think Jose is an AEW apologist.
Hey,
and we fucking like. So this happened.
AEW was good this week.
Ric Flair is disappointed. Did you guys see this?
Yeah, that he's not more involved.
Oh my fucking Christ, dude.
He's like, I just thought I'd be more involved, which I liked it. I liked that a lot, actually. He just shows up with his little grandpa loafers. He steps out of that freaking that thing.
I haven't been here in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed at my involvement. It's like, dog. It's not about why are you involved? Like, I was like, why would you be involved?
Well, because he's one of Sting's greatest adversaries, right?
So then why is he bitching about him being his friend?
I don't know. Oh, you know what? I do feel like AEW.
That's logic.
Is when Flair's door opened, they should have let like a giant cloud of smoke, just like, and then you could have promoted the new Flair cannabis line.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Missed opportunity.
Yeah, yes, I agree.
Missed opportunity.
Didn't even think about that. So in a way, I'm glad that they pulled back on this Flair thing, because when they first introduced him and they were gonna do the last run, I thought he was gonna be there every week, and honestly, I did not want to see that. And then you see,
no, you didn't want to do him like Edge, where he fucking wrestles jabronis every week, and now he's hurt.
I just didn't want to see Flair to supposedly cut like a promo on Rampage that they had to like cut or edit or whatever. So I guess they decided to pull back a little bit on Flair, which I'm glad. But in a way, like, okay, if they're working this into like a real life, hey, I thought I'd be involved more. Like, maybe they'll just have him turn on Sting.
That's the problem, dog. You can't have Flair show up 4 weeks ago and make it a big deal, and then keep him off TV for 3 weeks, and then bring him back again and be like, "Oh, dog, why aren't I involved?"
It's should be on their weekly Wrestling Daddy Magic and Daniel Garcia.
If you're gonna make, I swear to God, we all know it. Listen, we all know that Flair is going to intervene in this match. Okay, it's obvious. He's probably going to turn on Sting, or actually probably not, because Tony probably thinks everybody thinks he's going to turn on Sting, so he's going to end up helping him. Whatever.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
No, Sting's old school, dude. He's going to go out looking at the lights, right?
I don't want that. I want him to stay undefeated. I want him to fucking just have his run, give up the belts, and then they could do like a tag team tournament like after this to get the focus back like on the tag division, because there has been no focus on the tag division.
Oh, there hasn't? You're crazy. FTR wrestled Lee Minority and fucking some other guy I've never fucking heard of. This fucking
the tag title division. It's been shit. It's been shit.
That was for bumps.
No, well, look on the flip side of this, that fucking Sting Darby Allin promo,
incredible.
It was amazing,
and it was all in studio, right?
I don't know. They were in front of a weird, like, old cathedral.
Right, so it was pre-taped.
Yeah, but it was
So all motherfucking week, AEW says this is Sting's last Dynamite. And they're like, goddamn, dog, this is Sting's last Dynamite. And you buy a ticket, dog, this is Sting's last motherfucking Dynamite.
This coming Wednesday.
And he's just on a fucking screen.
Yeah. That was a good.
Yeah, the week before.
Yeah. So I agree with you, Nate, in the sense that actually.
Oh wait, this week wasn't Sting's last Dynamite?
No. This coming Wednesday is his last.
Oh,
you're promoting it.
Oh, my bad.
He's got one more week.
I thought this was Sting's last Dynamite, and the guy showed up with a fucking teleprompter. I was like, what the fuck?
See, but you're bringing up something that is like a problem, and like in general, is that like AEW, you're never guaranteed to see like a consistent like roster from week to week. Like you can go to Dynamite, like when Samoa Joe first signed, I was super excited. It was a few weeks before they were coming to Long Island for the Dynamite, and I'm like, oh shit, that's awesome. I'm going to get to see Samoa Joe. He wasn't on the show in Long Island, you know what I'm saying? And it's like that's the way they kind of do things. Like Tony does like event style booking. So it's not like WWE where you're going to see the Judgment Day every week. You know, you're going to see fucking Alpha Academy every week. You know, you're going to see the same usual suspects every week. Like they switch up their cards from week to week, and the talent like so much. It's like you don't know who you're getting on any given Dynamite unless, you know, you're paying attention to their promotion. So
which is why they need promos. I'm gonna put this out here.
Hey, but they did do some of those this week because I made a note and I was like, yo, they listened to the show.
That's what I thought the same thing. I'm like, they're fucking listening. O'Shea Jackson was on Chris Van Vliet this week, right? And I think he mentioned something about AEW. But one thing he did, he took to Twitter, and I don't know if you guys. I'm just gonna promote somebody else here on the show randomly.
Fuck it.
Tiger Style Pro. You guys follow him on Instagram and Twitter and all this. The man puts promos that should be on AEW television out on.
Oh, he edits his own
and they're fucking fantastic. They get you so hyped, and it's a labor of love because let me tell you, to edit that shit, you have to get the footage, you have to track it all down, and he freaking tracks down some of the best clips, and all of these things are so worthy of being on AEW.
Yeah, I know. You had one show to get clips from to do a promo this week. You couldn't put it together.
but O'Shea Jackson Jr., Ice Cube's son, basically shouted this dude out on Twitter like, hey, AEW need to hire this guy. And I clearly don't have the sway that he does, but that dude needs to get hired by AEW, and hopefully he does, because that's one of the things that, but you're right. They did it a lot.
They did.
And I thought Dynamite was awesome this week. Actually, there were some things that were.
Hey, shout out to Dormammu.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, man?
You said Sting's gonna come down from the wheelchair.
Yeah. If fuck it, if you enter our chat, you get a ticker at the bottom. Fuck it. It's just we're fucking struggling, dude.
Nate's coming.
Here we are.
What's up?
I'm fucking.
Dormammu's great, man.
You gotta read his comment, because it's like Flair. They'll roll his corpse in and drop him out of a coffin and call it a real tombstone pile driver. Just call a first actual move.
That's funny. I like it.
Yeah. What is just to pay the taxes he has left? Wow.
All right. Next in AEW, I want to talk about something. I don't want to just keep talking about shit I don't like. I want to talk about stuff I do like. And this man right here is carrying that entire goddamn company.
Oh, yes. Christian's been great.
Can they just officially change his theme music to be father figure?
Dog.
I will be your father figure. I'd be like, fuck yeah, Christian.
Dude, I don't even know whose dad was dead this week.
Daniel Garcia.
Daniel Garcia. I don't even know if that's real.
The address he spouted out to is actually like a cemetery or whatever, like the address he gave.
Dude, Pumps, did you see any of this Dead Dad promo by Christian?
You don't need to.
Another Dead Dad.
Huh? I don't. That's fucking. We're gonna get Pumps to watch wrestling. I promise. It's fun. It's fucking great. It's Christian. Just
he's elevated that title. The TNT title feels.
I wouldn't care about. It's hilarious because This week, Wardlow also came out and was talking mad shit like we're supposed to care. And he had that AEW that belt, right? That Christian had, and fucking didn't make it mean a goddamn thing.
Yeah, but that's not Wardlow's fault. It's like he said, he came out, he cut that promo. When he beat MJF, he was so hot.
That's back-to-back pictures, guys. I want you guys to know that. I'm producing the shit out of this show
right now. Yeah,
they didn't put him in the world title picture. They put him in. They had him win the TNT Championship, and then it was one of those
outfit.
No, he is wearing a chronic outfit.
Yeah,
he looks like Brian Clark. What the
Oh my
frick? Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
No, kinda. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Chronic.
underrated tag team. Come on.
That's Brian Clark. I'm sorry.
It might be too little, too late, man. Because they've done stop with Wardlow like a couple of times already. Like, okay, like if he's cutting this promo, if you're gonna push him to the moon, you got to do it now. If he cuts this promo, which he did, and then you continue to do the same old booking, what you've been doing with him, Wardlow is done. He is like there's no more.
Listen
until he goes to WWE.
We all know where Wardlow needs to go.
Yeah. But he should have been world champion 2 years ago. Like after that whole
New Japan. Hey, I would fuck with that. Because Wardlow is basically Braun Steiner, right? Braun Breaker. They're the fucking same guy.
If him and Braun Breaker started Chronic,
Wardlow's top. It's fucking. And also, here's the other thing. His shirt says undisputed. Yeah. Isn't that already the fucking name of another faction in your company?
Yeah, no, he's part of the faction. He's part of the Undisputed Kingdom.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, so which is weird because basically now like Adam Cole is his manager, and why did fucking Adam Cole
okay.
leave WWE?
All right. I was mad about that, but now I'm not.
No, yeah. Adam Cole left WWE because he didn't want to be a manager, and now he's in AEW being a manager.
Yeah.
Well, he's hurt. He's hurt. He'd be wrestling if he wasn't injured currently, but it is.
Listen, I like the promo. He's doing what he can. It's not his fault. It's like you guys said. It's and the whole thing, like fucking CM Punk's body's still breaking down because of the ass kicking I gave him. Cool. I'm with it because AEW is that we're gonna talk about the other show.
Yeah.
Kind of promotion, right? Which is cool. It's just you can't get me to care again. I don't see how you can get me to care again. Like, unless he comes back with some sort of new gimmick. If you're just Wardlow, the fucking ass kicker guy, it's like, dog, I've seen this. Didn't work.
Yeah. They have to stop having him just squash jobbers. He's got to like wrestle like the top tier talent and win convincingly. And then and honestly, like with this whole Undisputed Kingdom storyline, he should have won the world title, not Samoa Joe. And I love Samoa Joe. But he was already
got your fucking whore mouth
in that. Listen, I love Samoa Joe, but in this whole buildup of who are these masked guys, he was one of these guys that was fucking up MJF backstage. Like, hey, I'm coming for you. Like if Adam Cole was orchestrating all this shit for MJF to lose the belt or whatever, why wouldn't he have put Wardlow in that position to do that? And Wardlow already said, "I'm coming after you." And it could have just been revealed that they were all sort of helping him. Like in the end, he should have been in in that Samoa Joe spot. And then the spotlight would be on them. But right now, like since MJF is injured and Cole is injured, these guys are like ice cold. They're not doing anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It sucks, kind of.
Bro, Wardlow has a better shot of carrying a world title than I do.
He should have got it.
Wardlow doesn't have a wait. What did I say?
Yeah, he does have a better.
Hey guys, guess what? Wardlow is much closer to the world title than I am.
For sure.
That's a great.
I think what he said is you want to challenge.
Shit, that didn't work. No, I just listen. You can't. This guy. No, you might as well put it on Brian Cage.
No, I think Jose's right. You need to put Wardlow in matches with bigger talent. Right? You need a fucking Ed. That's who Ed should be wrestling. Sorry, Daniel Garcia fans out there. Fucking Wardlow should be in that fucking spot a lot more than because you need to build stars, man. You need to build your original talent.
Oh, that's crazy. You should we build? You guys want to build stars on AEW?
Yeah, well, no.
Here we go. Let's talk about this fucking abomination.
Oh yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah. Why?
I dozed off on Collision.
I watched highlights of Collision, but this was not one of them.
Who the fuck is Jun Akiyama?
Well,
legend,
I'm sure
bro.
Pumps could
Japanese
tell us.
legend.
Who?
Pumps?
Yeah, no, yeah.
He's a legend.
He's
Japanese
big in
legend.
Japan.
Yeah.
I mean, dog, listen, I'm not Mr. New Japan guy, but I know the guys. I've never heard of him.
Well, he's older. He was bigger like in the earlier 2000s.
Who would you compare him
to?
to as far as American wrestlers go? Who would you be like, this is the Japanese version of this person? I know we hate doing that, but
He was more like kind of like I feel like from clips and shit that I've seen of him from like back in the day, he seemed like he was like more of a brawler like type style, like heavy
riveting. This guy's great. He should be in the main event. He should be in the main event on fucking a national television show.
well, I think when it comes to Bryan Danielson, they're just giving the man whatever he wants.
He's calling the shots, right? He's
Yeah,
LeBron. He's LeBron in it.
They're giving him
calling the
these
shots.
matches before he's calling it quits. Basically, these are probably dream matches he's always wanted to have, never
Right.
had the opportunity, and they're just
I'm
giving.
glad
him
you
to
said
him
that.
before he-
I'm glad you said that because I feel the exact same way. The problem is that's super selfish
It wouldn't be
of
selfish.
Brian Danielson because
wouldn't be.
this doesn't help the brand. It
It's
doesn't
not
help
a
the brand.
pay-per-view. It's not a pay-per-view. Nobody watches Collision.
How do you get people like I watch Collision? How many people is the point of the TV show not to get people to buy your pay-per-view?
No, it wouldn't be bad if you had
Right?
a
So why are you
promo.
throwing away precious television time on a fucking dream match that nobody even knows who's in the dream
It's just
outside
cold.
of
It's
cold.
The match is cold. They should be building these matches up with video packages.
Pumps
Like,
wants to
and,
fucking
like,
leave. I'm sorry. I fucking,
No, I
Video
don't.
packages would make a world of difference in a match like this. Give me a background on who this is, why this is important, why this is special. Give me an interview with Daniel Bryanson or fuck.
and the match was good. I watched the match. This guy's good. I'm not saying this fucking guy isn't
he
good. I mean, he's a quote unquote legend. I don't know who he is, but that's okay. But like, it was a good catch as catch can, like New Japan. Like, it was a good match. It's just you're not going to get the regular person to care, and that's the point of the fucking shows.
There's no reason for it to be happening. Essentially, it's just happening. Like, and it kind of reminds me of a lot of like it's old school WCW, man. Like WCW was kind of like this. Like from week to week, you just kind of got random.
Here's the difference.
Every Saturday night.
Here's
basically what this is, right?
All right. Do you mean like Attitude Era WCW?
No,
Yeah, like when it was like
Saturday night.
96, 97, like even
No, you wouldn't.
There was not everybody had an angle. You
Dog.
had a lot of cold matches on the show that would be great matches and stuff.
Yeah,
but
this
it
is
was,
a Thunder match, 100%.
Yeah,
That was a Saturday night.
This
It was
match
WCW
would have been on
Saturday night.
Thunder.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, okay.
It's like a Yuji Nagata versus like Chris.
You know what?
Benoit or
Yeah,
something
I
like
think
that.
maybe okay, right. Here's the disconnect. I think I'm valuing where I think Bryan Danielson should be on the card more than you guys are. Does that make sense? Like, to me, Bryan Danielson should be one of the top 3 people in the company. But at the moment he's like number 8. Right. So like, so you're right. It's like you said, it's a Thunder match. I just don't know why this guy who's given you the last year of his fucking life, who should be fucking special, who's wrestling amazingly, is doing this outside of him just wanting to wrestle people he wants to wrestle, but it does nothing for your company. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. These things should be built up more. Like even Sting's final match, I feel like, man, for like Sting's final match, I feel like the build-up should be better. Like I do agree. They should be doing build-up for some of these matches a lot better. And they have the capability to do it, don't just cold announce it for next week. Like build it up for at least 2 weeks with a video. You got plenty of footage that you could get to build up packages and tell some sort of story before you give us the match on television. And then I think people would care more in that way.
Jose, are you trying to say that you weren't ready for Hook, Hangman Adam Page, and Rob Van Dam teaming up versus Samoa Joe, Swerve Strickland, and Brian Cage for no reason at all?
No.
Well, there was some kind of story there, but who knows? It was.
So all these guys have things that are related, right? But it's like, I don't know. It's not done in that usual. Because Hook and RVD wrestled recently. You got Swerve, Samoa Joe, and Hangman that got the angle going, and then Brian Cage is part of the Mogul Embassy. That's Swerve.
Bro, I shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to draw a map. To me to tell me why that's a thing on their flagship show as the main event.
Usually I think they would do the have all the competitors like Joe, Strickland, and Hangman be on the same team.
I was just about to say that. Aren't they wrestling in the main event?
Yeah, so they would usually do
you
that.
put them on the same team.
On the same team and against whoever, and then can they coexist sort of thing. Oh.
Pumps, are we boring you?
No, I'm just waiting for your token. Brian Cage has been on the screen for too long. And I haven't heard the quote.
Oh, his wife is fire.
What's with the new Brian Cage makeup? Let's talk about this face paint he rocks now.
It's that Terminator. He's going back to that Terminator thing,
He's digging into that, right? Yeah. A little dun dun dun.
If his wife, Brian Cage, should do like how Killer Cross and Scarlet Bordeaux do.
Yeah. Bordeaux.
Brian Cage's wife needs to be on television more than Brian Cage.
Nate, you have a new banner to make.
Does she wrestle?
Oh shit, Maxwell J. Freeman?
MJF's on the show. Wow.
MJF's on the show. Talk.
Wow, holy shit.
Bro, we get 31 views in a week. Maxwell Jacob Freeman is fucking showing up.
No, just this is Maxwell J.
We're on the radar.
What's up, man?
What is it? Maxwell? Hold on, I gotta type it out.
Maxwell J. Freeman.
J, not Jacob.
J as like Jay Uso?
Jay.
Yeah.
Jay Bird.
Freeman.
Yeah.
Freeman. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There were some things that AEW did. I mean, Dynamite was a fun show.
The matches are always good. The matches, and dude, I know I sound like a dick. I always enjoy the matches.
No, there was some
fucking bumps.
You know what I do enjoy? I fucking enjoy the shit out of some Orange Cassidy. Him and Mike Bennett threw it down a little bit. Pretty good little match this week too. They had a really good little interview segment that kind of drew into their match, which I think was pretty solid. Mike Bennett kind of had some words with the camera afterwards.
Moxley and Cesaro and FTR had a great match.
Claudio Castagnoli.
Oh, that's right. Pumps always make sure that we refer to them as what? Pumps?
Not by their slave names, by their free.
Got it.
You have to You have to do this when you say Claudio.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Versus FTR, and it was a great match, and it ended in a time limit draw.
Hey, also, I looked at some of these other shirts, by the way.
Oh, the elephant shirts?
Yeah. I did a little deeper dive. Found nothing.
Like you bought one?
Yeah, they have one that was a really cool one that was just like.
Oh, you mean you dived into why they're like that?
No, I didn't. I just drove into the shirt.
What is happening?
I'm not adding anything to this except for the fact that they had one shirt that said "Be Violent." That was pretty cool.
Right now, Jose's like, dog, I thought this was just gonna be like an hour, bro. I don't know. I'm just kidding. You know what you signed up for?
We're talking about the important shit. Brian Cage's makeup.
Man, I think they just really Tony. I hear the criticism online. I read it sometimes. He's just like this guy, like playing with his action figures, and that's how it seems like. Or he's booking like this?
You weren't ready for this one.
This is season mode, WWE season mode, or whatever. That just gives you random matches. Like in a way, it's kind of true, but I think he just books WCW style. Like the way he books reminds me, it's very WCW-esque.
He's a tape trader.
Yeah.
He's a tape trader. He needs a Kevin Feige. He needs a Kevin Feige to help guide some of these storylines because exactly that, like the whole freaking Wardlow thing, that could have been handled a lot better. You're right. Maybe it would have made more sense if he would have been entered that world title picture. As much as I love Samoa Joe, it's the same thing. He is the guy, in my opinion. But there's nobody overlooking the stories, and it seems like, and I'll tell you from my experience working in pro wrestling for the fucking cup of coffee that I had, these dudes don't value production. They don't. I'm sorry. Wrestlers don't value production as much as they should. And I remember trying to get dudes to come and cut promos, trying to get bigger stars, and they didn't see the value in doing it. And I'm like, if we're going to put something together online, you can just put together a match, or you can put together something that introduces you to the audience that fucking knows nothing about you. And that was always the case. And it seems like Tony is just letting them kind of do that. There's a handful of them that did value production. Same thing with AEW, but there's a handful of them that don't know why they should be cutting a promo, how to actually tell a story on television. And you need a Kevin Feige, or, I mean, I don't want to use he who shall not be named, right? But you need somebody who overviews.
There he is. Bring it out. Bring him out. It's hard. Yeah, it's a new one. It's a new one. Where's my fucking horn, dude? I need to bring that next week.
You need writers.
Yeah, dude.
Writers. Even if you are letting the wrestlers write their own stories and letting them be creative, for sure, let them be involved in the creative process.
Pablo, there is help on the horizon.
Yeah, they
and you know why? You know why? Pumps. This man is debuting next week.
Yes.
In Huntsville?
In Huntsville, Alabama.
I might have to go see that.
Wow.
Shit.
Wow, what a great place to debut Will Ospreay. Your
Yeah.
potential fucking
big
superstar.
Next
In
world
Huntsville,
champion.
Alabama.
Listen, if we've learned anything from Jay White, he's going to be at the fucking top of the card in no time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They do those New Japan boys right.
Hey, I have to pee again. Can you guys talk amongst yourself for like fucking 48 seconds?
About how the people of Alabama aren't going to understand a thing that Will Ospreay says in the microphone.
We can try. Well, Maxwell J. Friedman's from the UK, so you know.
Oh, is he? All right, well,
that's what he says in his chat.
Yep. He's like a similar name, British. What's up, man? Thanks for watching. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like AEW, the momentum is definitely lost, man. Like from a couple of years ago, like when Adam Cole, Danielson, Punk, like they all came in more or less around the same time. Malachi Black, Andrade, like it just seemed like they could do no wrong. But ever since that, like brawl out, like press conference and everything that spun out of that, they've just sort of steadily declined. You know, losing Cody. You know, Punk being out in that incident, and then, you know, the comeback and everything that came out of that, you know, like what happened at All In last year. It's just like, just seems like they keep just getting just a bunch of little bad marks that are happening, like sort of outside the ring. That seems to have affected like the in-ring.
I can't blame Brawl Out though, because although that was negative press, you have some heavy hitters, some big players still. With all this out,
of course, yeah.
Like I said, I blame lack, and this is what I harked to back last week was Tony Khan's mindset. He's a tape trader. He likes WCW. There was never storylines for him. He watched montages of wrestling matches, which is cool, right? We all love wrestling, and obviously you want to put on some great matches
because she's different than every big-titted blonde chick on the roster.
What?
I love a 5-star classic as much as anybody, and AEW is great for that. But you gotta interweave the stories.
You're making TV, man. You're making
it's
TV.
a television show.
Yeah. And that's the problem is that they're not thinking of it as a TV show. Like I said, you're doing a lot of really awesome things. I don't want to shit on AEW because I want them to be awesome, and they are awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like they could be. The problem is that.
I'm just afraid AEW is going to outmark themselves and not have a weekly show. That's basically what I like. Yeah. I look at it like, dude, you gotta get like, you gotta do something to
somebody will pay for that 10.
Yeah, but here's the problem though: is that you're right, Pumps, but are they going to give them a deal to make them be able to sign
to be profitable? Like,
no, not even to be profitable, but like to pay fucking Edge and fucking Daniel Bryan and Adam Cole and all these people.
Do the Jaguars make money?
I mean,
Yeah, they do.
AEW is going to be fine.
fair enough.
As long as Tony Khan's father's checks still clear.
Yeah,
fair enough.
No, you know what, AEW? I'm available. I'm available if you need me.
What if one of our fucking 32 watchers was fucking Tony Khan?
Tony Khan, look,
Just
I
diving in.
Pumps
Pumps would immediately get a side chat with him and be like, "Dog, I have some merchandise that you might want to buy. Show us one, Pumps." What's this one? The three faces of Pump.
I'll cut you a sweetheart deal, Tony. Hit me up.
nice.
Pumps has the fucking Triple H's crutch.
Yeah.
When you toward quad.
If I move it, it's gonna fall though.
Yeah, that's Triple H's crutch after when he fucking blew his fucking quad after fucking.
He left him in the hotel room.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
That's
There
crazy.
they are.
Yeah, it's got his name and everything on it.
Does it really?
Oh yeah, that's Triple H's crutch, bro. It got FedEx to him and he left it. Somehow fucking Pumps came up with it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Wrapping up the week here, we had a couple little other tidbits I'd like to touch on real quick. WWE is now doing a Madden level ratings review.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
TV.
the worst shit ever.
It's I totally agree, Pumps. It's crazy. Like the ratings are ridiculous. Like Logan Paul is a 90 and Kevin Owens is an 88 or something like that. It's like, what are we talking about?
Well,
AJ Styles is 85.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like the ratings. Listen, the good thing is that if you play the game, which God damn it, I have you could see my erection from space ready for this fucking 2024 because that's how much I love 2023.
Was it good?
Oh my god, it's the best wrestling video game I've ever played in my life.
Pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah.
Is that being facetious or is this for real?
No, I'm dead serious. And I still play it. And I was telling Pumps that I don't even play with any of the guys that come with the game. You go to that fucking creator wrestler lobby and fucking these nerds, dude, fucking God bless you. I can't believe you don't charge money for it.
It's my AEW game, basically.
Dude,
I have all the AEW guys.
Dude, I was telling Pumps, I have the entire 1992 WCW roster. I got the entire WWF 88 roster. And all of these guys, listen, the entrances aren't this good. Fucking who cares? In ring, the taunts, the move set, these dudes it's fucking perfect.
They look like they were made in the like
1,000,000%.
Yep.
1,000,000, and it's fucking. It is awesome, dude.
Yep.
It's awesome.
So Nate, I know you like old school. Not to sidetrack real quick, but it is a video game. I don't know if you've ever messed with it, emulators, but I know you must love those N64, like No Mercy from back in the day or whatever. Modders have made a mod of No Mercy. It's called WWF Legends Challenge 64. It's like playing fucking WWF No Mercy, but it's the roster from 88, bro. 88, 89, 90. I just downloaded it, started playing it. Amazing.
I'm not going to lie. I saw it. Mm-hmm. I did a little deep dive and realized I am not technologically available to be able to figure out how to download that onto my computer. Like
there's YouTube videos, dude. There's YouTube videos that make it.
Dude, I started looking at him and it was like, all right, then you gotta do this. And fucking I just went, I can't do it. I can't do it. It looks incredible because isn't that the one where they have like they grab sound bites from like Jesse Ventura? Yep. It looks incredible.
It's amazing.
I couldn't figure it out.
I was playing it yesterday. I got to play it for the first time yesterday, and I was like in heaven.
With what controller?
You got the right here. You could get like a Bluetooth controller that you could connect to the computer. It's like an Xbox control, but it's Bluetooth.
Oh, okay.
connect it, and you could use it for all your emulation, man. I use it for like
Oh, yeah,
PSP
WWE.
games.
Talk all my emulation.
Yep, it works for everything.
No, that's cool. I have seen that, and that's fucking awesome, dude. Post some videos of you playing that.
Yep. I'll try.
All right, cool. The last thing here that I wanted to bring up before we do our little exit montages was where is it?
I already downloaded the game. I'm starting to emulate it right now, Nate, as you were talking about.
So Pablo sent us a video. Is this a thing?
I don't know, right? I got pretty hyped up about it. I mean, it looks like it is. It sounds like Bo Dallas. It is legitimate clips.
Have you seen any of this, Jose?
No.
Pumps, what happened to you?
Pumps is
He's
frozen.
frozen.
He's frozen in a very Shakespearean-esque pose.
Victor Freeze. He was fucking.
It's like very thespian-esque pose there.
Where was this posted?
No, there was a YouTube video. It was way too long. It was like fucking 3.5 minutes. I didn't need to see the whole thing. But he was invoking his brother, and he was like, fucking, I can't be Uncle Howdy, whatever. He was doing the whole cryptic Wyatt family shit. Mm-hmm. I kind of hope that I liked Bo Dallas.
Yeah, I think
that Bo Leave shit was fucking funny.
So for those, it's the YouTube channel is It Begins Again, right? It has about 140,000 subscribers, and yeah, it's I guess Bo Dallas kind of talking about his history as Uncle Howdy, as Bo Dallas, and how his brother's loss has left a void. Definitely worth watching. 2 minutes and 52 seconds. You didn't watch the whole thing? It's great.
I did. It's too long.
But I haven't seen it. I saw it on TikTok, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I got it. I got it.
All right.
But
It's too long.
It could be.
People say that probably about fucking every video I post on fucking social
Yeah,
media. Yeah, I get it, bro. Yeah, we don't need a minute and a half of fucking. Apparently, this is news. Stick to 2 fucking stories, loser. But yeah, I thought he could wrestle. Didn't he win the NXT championship?
He
We
did.
don't talk about it.
Yeah,
Yes,
he was
did.
the NXT champion for a while.
Did you say we don't talk about it, Pumps?
We don't need to talk about it.
Why?
Because Bo Dallas in the pantheon of NXT wrestlers couldn't lace up half of their fucking boots. That's why. I don't care that he's a Roma. I don't care. Or not a Roma. Fucking whatever.
A rotunda.
Rotunda. There you go.
Oh wow, yeah. Wrestling has more than one royal family, Pumps.
I know, and it's not the damn Samoans.
Mr. Wall Street's family. The Wall Streets.
So Pumps, you're not a fan of Bo Dallas.
Oh, he's
No.
great. He had some good stuff.
The only reason he got so many chances is because of his brother.
You didn't think the Bo Leave shit was funny?
It was funny for a week.
I
and,
never thought they did
everything
anything.
else, they ran it into the
Right.
ground.
Yeah,
I thought they should have brought him into the Wyatts way early, and they didn't.
Agree.
Yeah. Because they did nothing like that character. I guess maybe they were just trying to differentiate him from his brother, but they didn't really do anything significant with him. Like that Bo Leave gimmick was nothing that was going to get him into like the main event. He's very serviceable.
You're absolutely right. It's not like Daniel Bryan versus fucking Eugene or whoever that's going to get him into the main event. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Well,
you're right. Yeah, you're right.
There, he was also in the Miz's entourage for a short while with Curtis Axel.
But they were jobbers, and they were
That was-
jobbers.
Yeah, I know they didn't really do anything good for him ever. No, I don't know if this is real. Look, I don't know. I'm looking at the YouTube channel. It's got some weird videos.
We don't research anything here. We don't know if anything is real.
But it could be fucking. We live in the age of AI. I don't know, but the reason why it piques my curiosity is because when Bray's return came back, when he was coming back, it started the same way. It was just fucking YouTube videos. It was QR codes. I don't know. I haven't seen anything on WWE TV that's pointing to it. But if it happens, maybe it's Bo Dallas going rogue and doing it himself. Who knows? It sounds like him. It sounds like him kind of, yeah, exactly right. Invoking or trying to sound like his brother, which they do sound alike.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off. I'm catching up on the chat here. And Maxwell J. Freeman is from fucking England.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we said that while you were peeing.
Yeah.
European.
I also didn't spell welcome just now, so I just want to make sure we're getting real American with it. You know what I mean?
Wello-comb.
Yeah.
Wello-comb, Max.
Wello-comb.
He said that he met. Have you guys talked about him meeting MJF at a McDonald's at 3 a.m.?
I know.
He said he ran into him at 3 a.m. talking about the menu.
I'm sure MJF.
That's the move. If you see a celebrity or somebody in public and you treat them like a regular human, you're going to get such a better interaction.
Yep.
Than if, you know what I'm saying? Like, could you imagine standing next to MJF and like going, dog, I mean, these 10-piece nuggets are expensive. Am I right? You know what I mean? Instead of like asking them like, what was it like to wear a dog collar?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's fucking cool, dude. That's fucking, if that story is true, which I have no reason not to believe you, that's fucking cool.
That is awesome. Yeah.
Does anybody have any other news or notes they would like to share with the class?
I have a question.
No TNA coverage.
Fucking all of a sudden Jose's back in. He was like, let's keep this fucking train rolling.
Yeah. There was TNA. I watched a little bit. TNA had no surrender this week.
Talk about it.
Mustafa Ali won the X Division Championship and a pretty fucking banger of a match against Chris Sabin. Hey, look, I'm becoming a TNA.
Chris Sabin is still in the main event picture in fucking TNA.
No, well, he's X Division champion or was until Mustafa Ali beat him.
Is X Division's like their Intercontinental belt? Yeah,
kind of. I guess. I mean, it's
cruiserweight, more like.
No, cruiserweight.
It's not about weight limits. It's about
no. It's about no limits. Yeah, I know.
Fucking Jose had the fucking catchphrase fucking cocked and loaded, son.
Dude, I'm loving what I'm seeing from TNA. I haven't watched the entire show, but I love the Mustafa Ali kind of campaigning gimmick. He's running it through New Japan as well, right, Pumps? Is that, I don't know if that's is he wrestling for New Japan? Is that right?
Yeah.
He hasn't had a match yet, I don't think.
Yeah. He's doing it all over the indies, and supposedly like every show he's booked on has been selling out like on the independent circuit or has like boosted sales like immensely, and he's been doing these promos very high production value wise.
He's starting a story, if you will.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like basically like almost like this, like he's this presidential candidate going to all these different places, you know, and campaigning, and I think it's been great. He had a great match with Chris Sabin, won the X Division title in his debut, which they said was history. Like nobody's ever done that, like in a debut match in TNA, like winning a title upon a debut. So pretty cool. They were the main event of the pay-per-view as well. And TNA, man, it's been pretty good. I've been watching it. I've been pretty consistently keeping up with it. And to me, it's the most consistent show, like a wrestling show on TV.
I agree. They're very consistent. They're building stories. What's more, look what happens when you put value in production and what you're doing. Obviously,
did you just say that TNA is more consistent than the WWE?
I would say more consistent than AEW storyline wise and stuff like that.
No, I'm just saying. Then all right, then don't say most consistent.
One of them
throw down right now. He's like, wait a second. Look, there's been
I'm teasing, man.
WWE right now. WWE is a little inconsistent with their storytelling with Cody and The Rock. If you want to get
or not, quit it.
All right.
How'd Moose do this week at TNA?
He's the world champion.
Did he wrestle?
Title. He defended his championship. Yep.
Nice.
Beat Alex Shelley.
Can you guys explain? Can somebody fucking explain PCO to me? Like why he's still like
That
what?
dude
How,
too, like at his age, doing the shit he
PCO
does
is
is
not
crazy.
human.
He's like a Frankenstein. So I don't know if you've seen his entrance, but they roll him out on a table and they have all the doctors and people around them, and then they fucking shock him to life. Like it's so cool, bro.
when did this?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of lit, but it's the old boy like takes like back body drops onto fucking cinder blocks.
Ooh,
That fucking rhymed, by the way. Back body drops onto cinder blocks. That's a good one.
Yeah, write that down. When did this
write
start?
Right, hold on, I'm gonna write that one down.
When did this PCO begin? Like I'm just like all of a sudden, yeah, he's
been doing it for
2018,
years already, right?
Yeah,
Right? Probably
2018, 2019, maybe.
Yeah. Pretty popular. I think he won the ROH world title, like years ago, and the gimmick at this point of his wrestling career, because this guy is like in his early 50s, he's taken all these crazy fucking bumps, but his popularity is fucking through the roof. Like seriously, it's through the roof. And he's making money with this gimmick and shit, man. Like
I kind of feel like listen, I'm not that deep onto the indie scene in terms of
holy shit.
like Pump says, like he was like getting like hot with this thing in like 2018 or what 2019, and then COVID happened and kind of derailed him. Like I kind of feel like he might have gotten a shot on a bigger stage had everything not shut down. No, am I wrong? Like
PCO?
Yeah.
He was with ROH. Him and Dan.
But he was getting a pretty good push then in ROH though, right? Like
yeah, he was. I'm pretty sure he was the champ.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I'd rather see fucking PCO than who's that Nick Gage? Or what's that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
GCW Nick Gage.
Stop it.
No.
Stop it.
What?
Hey guys, Cody Rhodes got pinned again for the first time in a long time, and both times are because of Samoan Spike.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
True.
I didn't realize that Cody has only been pinned twice cleanly in almost a year, and both of them came at the hands of a Samoan Spike.
Well, is that considered clean if it was
clean.
outside interference?
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. He's only been pinned twice. Yeah.
Yep. I like that it exactly mirrored the WrestleMania ending from last year and stuff like that. So that's basically showing like, hey, like Rollins, like you need backup. If you don't have any backup against the bloodline,
I should have brought this up earlier, but I didn't realize that I had saved this picture until just now.
You should have, and also Nathan, it looks like you're going to get the Usos in a.
I agree. It's right. You're not getting Gunter and fucking Jey Uso. Fuck your dream.
Yeah, my dream is out the window. It looks like they are gonna. It looks like they are gonna go with the Usos.
We knew that was coming. Come on.
No, but I don't know. It's fine. It's the low hanging fruit. It's obvious.
Well, fellas.
Oh, he's signing off. Outback Jack.
Skinner.
Let's bring things right back around like a boomerang.
Wait, where the fuck did the boomerang go?
He's had that one locked and loaded since.
Let's whip this right around like a boomerang. Jose, we appreciate you. Actually, no, we'll start you. Pumps, we kind of appreciate you enough. What would you like to plug, sir?
John Cena's OnlyFans.
Pablo, where can we find you?
Deeper Issues Nerdcast everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff.
Maybe, just maybe a promo this week. We don't know, right? Maybe.
Yeah, no, we might.
All right.
See. I have a man. Trust me, you're not the only one right now hitting me up for promos.
Pablo, I'm kidding, bro.
I got people breathing.
I'm trying to get us a logo this week, so
I breathe down my own neck about it. Anxiety.
You good, dog. Jose.
Yo, guys, on social media at HurricaneBX. Also, every single week,
like fucking
on Enter the Realm, every single Monday on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel. You could also find the Realm at Realm of Collectors right there on Instagram. Also, if you want to follow the real life stuff, at Diaz4Fitness on Instagram as well.
Yes, my man is in the gym.
Yeah,
he's getting fucking cock diesel over there, son. I follow both those accounts.
Thank you guys. Thank you for having me. Really had a great time tonight. Much appreciated. And
Yeah, man, we'll have you back again. Oh, we appreciate it. Yeah, I listen. I promise next time you come, Pumps will care more. My name is Nathan Eskill. We appreciate everybody showing up. The two people, Dormammu and Maxwell J. Freeman. I'm assuming we're gonna get at least somewhere between 25 and 31 other casual viewers that'll, by the analytics, watch 12 to 17 minutes. But fuck it, the funny stuff's in the meat of the show. Be nice to each other. Fuck, I'm always bad at promo. I do music and stuff. Whatever. Yeah. Spotify, Nathan Eskill, Guild and the Lily, Cold Slither. Cold Slither. Fucking shout out to the Realm of Collectors. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Best
Peace.
women's boxing show period.
Oh, that's right. Oh, my fucking frog.
This